it took them so long to get there.
Yeah, and we'll see what we can find out here, obviously.
Yeah, we appreciate it.
After firefight, but yeah, we'll do our best.
Definitely.
Well,
Thank you, Aaron.
You know, we did see the tweet from the fire department earlier that said that they're responding to a lot of calls. And that, again, we'll talk to Pat, because that kind of begs the question, at what point you try to get a grip on stopping the fires from being intentionally set. Let's go back to the 5th, where the Wells Fargo Bank is on fire, and David Schumann. We see a lot of heavy smoke in this live shot now, David.
Yeah, it's not just the Wells Fargo anymore. This is the post office right here, First Avenue, south of the Lake Street Kmart. First we saw people down by the windows trying to get in, banging on the windows, breaking, and then all of a sudden we see this heavy, heavy black smoke coming out of it. It's drifting up to us here on the freeway, and you can smell it. The crowd seems to be dispersing, but I mean, the post office is on fire. That's what we're looking at now. And again, no sign of police or law enforcement. And I can't help but think about—
You have a private bank on fire, and you have people that are in these areas that are intentionally setting them. So it does kind of beg the question: at what point do you intervene? It's 11:24 on a Friday evening right now.
Right, and
3.5 hours.
Also now, I want to add, I just want to show you guys, just north of the post office, I believe it's a restaurant, maybe a hibachi restaurant, we can see flames coming, peeking above the ceiling, the roof rather.
Oh, I think we can see that too.
Oh, what a shame. That's the hibachi buffet right on Lake Street.
Yes, and that is now on fire as well.
And this is what we kind of talked about
a little bit to the left.
You know, one fire starts and emboldens people. Hey, if you can set one, you can set two. If you can set two, you can set
that. Remember that the governor held a press conference today for an hour and a half on national television, saying that the state will be in control and we will not see the same kind of thing we saw last night. And yet we are. Something as basic as an 8 p.m. curfew, and people are violating it at will, and no one has been, to my knowledge, apprehended. And what's happening?
Unless we're getting things terribly wrong. You know, last night it was just so out of control, and Wednesday. But isn't this more manageable? I mean, we kind of
It's a really
we kind of know where the fires are, and know where the people are, and know where some of these hot spots are. I just wonder, at what point do you think to yourself, intervene?
You know what, Pat? We'll be right with you, because we're going to go to Mike Max, who is at Nicollet and 32nd right now. Maxie?
Yeah, and it is breaking quick. You can see what's just happened here. This is the police force, and they are moving in, and they are moving in force. You can see this just happened. People have dispersed everywhere. We're at 32nd and Nicollet. The State Patrol we're seeing here, it looks like in general the State Patrol and the National Guard, and they are moving due north, right towards what would be downtown Minneapolis. They won't get that far, but we're not far from the Wells Fargo building that is engulfed in flames. We're all seeing, we're told to